Hello. So for the Living Arts response number one, what I was able to do was go to a play, so a theater production put on by the Idaho Shakespeare Festival. Now, the Idaho Shakespeare Festival is located in kind of the outskirts of Boise, Idaho, so it's about over an hour from where I live probably. It's kind of far out there, but not too bad, and it's really nice area. They have a nice amphitheater there with kind of a crescent shaped seating, so you can see halfway around the stage that's right in front. It's in a really beautiful garden area of Boise, so it's really nice to go there. And I went with my grandma, who actually holds season tickets, so I have been to Shakespeare before. Probably the last time I went was a few years ago, so I was quite younger, was not as interested as I am now as a college student and adult. But I was able to go with my grandma, and then also one of my friends who's also in art and global culture. So we were able to kind of compare and contrast and talk through some things, and then share our own thoughts on what we thought about the play. So the play we saw was called Noises Off, and it was essentially a play inside of a play, and the play inside of Noises Off was titled Nothing On. And it was kind of confusing at first when I got there. I couldn't understand what was going on because it was opening night. So I honestly assumed that they had made a mistake in the play that we were watching, because they had the characters on stage and then they had the director come out and start talking to the characters. And I was thinking that that was the real director, but it was the director inside of the play. So it was kind of really confusing and hard to understand if you didn't actually see it. But the actors did such a good job at, showing the play that you couldn't actually tell what was going on at first. But it was really interesting and really fun to watch. Another thing is that basically the whole point of the play was that they were showing all the things that could go wrong in a real theater play. So they kind of demonstrated everything that could go wrong, and everything that could go wrong did end up going wrong. And so that's where the comedy part came in. Now going into this, I knew it was going to be a comedy, but my grandma kind of told me about this last minute, and I was like, oh, sure, I would love to go, and I could, check it out for art. And so I didn't read it up on it at all. I barely knew the name of it. So when we showed up, I was kind of expecting more of a drama with just a few jokes here and there, because the other plays I've seen at Shakespeare Festival have been more Shakespearean remakes, so more serious and kind of hard to follow as a young teenager. But this play ended up being just comical throughout the entire thing and just consistently funny, even for the audience of primarily middle-aged adults. It was just really appealing to everybody. So it was really nice. So I did enjoy it more than I thought and more than usual. And it kind of just taught me some things that you wouldn't expect a play like that to teach you. Like, there's more to see behind the scenes, because we got to see the behind the scenes of making a play. And then also things aren't really have to be that serious. Like, if you make a mistake, you can laugh it off and make light of the situation. So I was really fortunate to go to this play, and I enjoyed it a lot.